I have been challenged a lot, Remnant. I've been challenged, right? And you have to understand that where I was at the time and all the things that I was going through and all that I knew as my release was her. That's all that I knew. I didn't have no other release but her, right? And I had to take my release and take my pleasure and take what I loved and say, if this is more important than you, I'm going to give it up. I am willing to give this up to you because I don't want anything to be more important than you. And all my life, that's what I have proven, that I am willing to give up what I thought might have been important. And then as I went on in my life, I realized that I made nothing more important than him, right? And there's nothing that really challenged me to that extent because now I have been exercised and the value of everything is the Most High. And whatever you think you're giving up or whatever you think that you lose, you're talking to the God of all existence that can create any situation for you. Anything, right? Anything. But you got to trust him because at the time, it's going to feel devastating. Listen to me, Remnant. It'll feel devastating because I was devastated. But he wanted me to know that he was the God of happiness and devastation too. In other words, I haven't changed because you feel devastated. I haven't changed if you feel happy. I haven't. None of those things are the determining factor of who I am. And I want you to understand that regardless of how you're feeling, that your resolution, your peace, your tranquility will have to be me. It will have to be me because anything that you put that type of trust in will fail you. It will fail you. And that's what I learned. And for all that time, I felt like that was one of the biggest things for me. And I felt like if I could do that at 16 years old with a girl that was everything to me at 16, then there would be nothing that I wouldn't be able to do it for in my future. And that's what it's been. I have put all things on the line for the Most High because I just don't believe that I can beat him given. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I have gone through a lot of different women, good women, in the game, out of the game. I had Peggy before the game, good woman. I had all those women that were in the game with me, good women, beautiful, fine, sexy, all that. And then Dove, the top woman by far, right? Because he needed to give me eyes of what to look at. Because remember, I told you in the beginning, I only seen with system's eyes. And because I was only seeing with the system's eyes, I would have missed out on the greatest thing that have ever been given to me by the Most High. I would have missed out because I was looking with system's eyes. Just like people look at me today with system's eyes, right? It's like people say, well, I'm not going to listen to no pimp. That's system's eyes, right? And they're missing out. Just think about how stupid that is with you as remnant knowing what I have to contribute to the world. All right. So that's the same premise, but how I was looking with system's eyes and I would have missed out in what Dove is to me in my life. You know, I would have missed out. So he had to take the system's eyes away from me and I needed to look through his eyes. And I told him I wanted to see things how you see it. It don't matter how the world sees it. It doesn't matter what they think about it. I want to see how you see, Lord. Give me your eyes so that I can envision and see and perceive like you. Because I don't want to miss out on what you have for me. And I'm asking you to give me the eyes to see like you, to understand like you, to perceive like you.